baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and taking the ball for Seattle, Logan Gilbert.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That one fouled off. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 out, bases empty. Next pitch, not close, up high. And that one is inside. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So a man aboard, Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is outside.
1-1.
And that's downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Come get hit. Come get hit.
There's a strike. On the ground to third. Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one missing inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tucker, the lead runner, out at second. Suzuki over at first with one away. And that'll load the bases.
Hunter, take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Golden opportunity right here. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back in Seattle, our starter in this one, Shota Imanaga.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. And that's way high. Ball one.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Headed towards the corner. Half on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Ball. Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One down, base is empty. Inside, just missed. Three-one, and he couldn't come up with it.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting third, the catcher.
One down.
Yeah.
And now the switch hitting catcher,
Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh. Pitch is in there. Strike one. And a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at first, 1 away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mariners lead 1. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, Nico Horner will come up to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Horner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got it.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Inside corner for a strike, going to count 1-2. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. He takes it on his own. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. On the ground to first. Finds its way through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Just missed. Amaya getting the start at catcher, 25 years old, and he was born in Panama. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Ha!
Foul ball there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Up the middle, Crawford. And that is that. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley.
The first baseman, Luke Raley.
Shota back to work. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bond, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. In there for strike 1. No score here in the second. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And now J.P. Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Workman sizes this one up, has room, and he makes the catch. Nobody left for Seattle. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Ian Happ. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And he and swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed
1-1.
there.
And he chases that one below the zone.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And that one almost hit him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2.
This one in the air, right field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One out, runner at second. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. Tucker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths, and you can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. Down the third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
That's a strike.
It's 0-1.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And it's caught for the out.
Batting ninth, the second
Here's
baseman,
Dylan Moore. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes.
Right fielder,
He wasn't even able to
10,
foul one off.
Victor.
There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Robles batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And now
That
1
missed, that's
and
the ball.
2. And that's outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Dansby Swanson. Slider right there.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike. Fourth inning underway, no score. Inside, just missed.
1-1.
Slapped foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. First pitch misses.
That's down.
Two out, space is empty. Up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the fourth,
Lead
and
up
stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
That's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Next pitch is inside, and the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
He goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking
Now
very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Up and in, 1-0. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-1.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and a full count now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The left fielder.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. Raleigh leads off first with 1 away. The 0-2. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Two now. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-0.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball that when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2. Still only one out here in the inning. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. And that just misses.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Up next,
now Mitch Haniger grounded out his first time up.
Haniger.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Gage Workman. Gilbert back to work. Workman, 25 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick.
You know, these Cubs did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
So now 1-2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And that's in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Amaya in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
A little bit low. And the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
The Cubs down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 1 out. Now here is Kyle Tucker. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Amaya, the lead runner at second. Hat at first. 1 gone. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In the dirt, no movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Seiya Suzuki digs in now. 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a ground ball. 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple, and they're down 2-0. Back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Well struck right field. That one back. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 so far. And that misses. And that's ball 1. No outs. Runner on second. That's to third. Workman. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Dylan Moore, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's the strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Way outside. Ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Victor.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Robles.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Fought off foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Just
That's down.
missed.
That's the ball. That's the ball. 2-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the air, right field. And it falls. The throw in, safe. And the runner from second is on the play. And they're up by 3.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 outs, runner at first. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Robles dives back in. A strikeout and a walk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Missed inside with the curve. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Keegan Thompson up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Brazier also getting ready. Two outs and a foul ball. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
But I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Keegan Thompson takes over on the mound.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. He is struck out and he is walked. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. That one in there across the letters. Activity in the bullpen. Gregory Santos, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Snyder getting cranked up as well. And that one fouled off. Hit in the air left field. A Rosarena after it. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swanson digs in. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab. Out number 2.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
Horner.
So here's Horner now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mariners 3 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Next one off the plate inside, and that's ball 1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Outside low, now 2-2.
2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next pitch is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Haniger at the plate now. That's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Going to count 1-2.
1 and 2's the count.
You can do it. Let's go.
And a sweeper
2-2.
misses for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
So
the
out of the
Mariners,
bullpen for the Mariners,
Number
Gregory
48.
Santos.
Gregory Santos.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
That one outside.
out.
And that is ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Man,
1-1.
91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fly ball down the line. Robles brings it in with a nice run and grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Workman in the box again, takes a strike. The Cubbies trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and 1-1.
1-1.
That's hard hit on the line. Rodriguez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough
0-2.
situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. 1 for 3. Pitch misses
the ball.
inside. 1-0. Amaya off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball.
That's inside. Ball.
That one misses. 3-0.
3-0.
Kyle Tucker hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
And look out,
Take your base
as that
hit,
one
hit him.
ran in and got him. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gregory Santos will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Mariners,
for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
number 55, Gabe Spire.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that is out of play. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
We're back
Chicago.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
54.
Ryan Brazier.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is
Leading up
J.P.
for the
Crawford.
Mariners, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And first offering is fouled off. There's the swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
That's a
takes
ball.
low for ball 1. And that
2 and
skips
2.
in the dirt. Outside.
Count.
That one misses.
That's low.
So
Ball 4,
lead off
take your
walk.
base.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just
Now
miss the
batting,
zone
the
like
third
that.
baseman,
And it's a real
Jorge.
discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Polanco
No,
in the box
ball.
here lets that one go for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Caleb Thielbar preparing to come on if needed. Merriweather, the right-hander, also getting loose. That one fouled off.
Ball.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but
The second
fastballs.
baseman,
They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up. It's sort of like reverse psychology.
Dylan Moore getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Victor
Now
Robles.
batting, the right fielder, Victor Robles.
Ball 1,
That's
no
inside
strikes. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Cubs nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to begin the eighth. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that one wrapped foul. Spire, in his fourth year, he features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The changeup missing, and a count even 1-1. Line to left. Arozarena calls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. In for a strike. Good slider. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gabe Spire out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Colin
number
Snyder.
52, Colin Snyder.
Two down, bases empty. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3 in this one. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for the
So they
Cubs,
bring on the veteran, Julian
number
Merriweather.
66.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is
Leading off
Julio
for
Rodriguez.
The center fielder.
I think when you
Julio
contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Raleigh, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Ball 1 there. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Good eye in that spot. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this
Now
one. That was his
left
third
field.
strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Rosarena stands in now and watches strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that's down and away. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Digging in, Luke Raley. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Hot shot to third. And that is the inning. Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. Back in Seattle, now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edward Bizzardo getting ready to go. Thornton getting loose as well. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Rosarena hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete.
He's 2 outs away. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here is Gage Workman. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 4-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Colin Snyder won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Andres Munoz comes out trying to close it out.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Ian Happ. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in one.
1 strike.
That one the other way. The underhand flip. There's one on the first. Got him. And it's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. Always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.